Since our last match, there have been a couple edits to Dralnu. But other than that, welcome back, and let's head into the match.
This hand's okay. It's got interaction and a twister, as well as mana vault, so I will try it. The Cyclift will actually be relevant in this game. Alright, so opening Overgrown Tomb, Elves of Deep Shadow, Land, Mana Crypt, Yisan. Okay, that sucks. I was banking on being able to maybe counter something. The biggest problem with this hand is, of course, that we're going last, so it does not help much. Soul Ring seems good. Alright, top. Still good. So at this table we actually might struggle because Stax plus Yisan will enable Yisan to do better. Dralnu has a tough time when there's two Stax next to the table. Yisan isn't really Stax, but the Stax player enabling Yisan to do other Staxy things makes our life hard. An Abrupt Decay on the Mana Crypt would be useful. Well then. Carpet of Flowers is good. So we kept an okay hand, and it looks like it's not going to pay off. Everyone else had really good hands. So that makes... I don't think we want Twister anytime soon. Being able to counter Jeleva would be nice, though. I'll tell you that right now. Assuming, of course, that he has the mana to cast Jeleva, or that he wants to cast Jeleva. Deluge? Deluge, please. That'd be really good. Come on, it's just gonna happen. So we're looking at a next turn Adnaz, which we're gonna hopefully mana drain. Mana draining Naz would give us a lot of mana, and potentially allow us to storm off in the next turn. And the Yisan player didn't fetch for Caustic Caterpillar. At least not yet. So we have a pretty sweet line with mana drain into maybe Cyclift too if we need it, or feel like we need it. Cyclift kind of sets everyone behind. Like Cyclift, overloaded Cyclift makes a huge difference in casual and competitive games alike. Alright, so this should be a Caustic Caterpillar. At least that would not be a surprise if it were. It's a Kyrian Ranger, which will be immensely useful as I guess he could tutor for Phyrexian Invoker, naming Necropotence, just totally turns off the Nath deck. But see, he doesn't really want that because the Nath deck actually helps him currently. Gonna at least try to mana drain it. It's a pretty bad Nas, and it's in his main phase. Mana Vault, I guess, kind of helps. Even so, he doesn't have a lot to do with the Mana Vault. You can cast Rakdos Signet, and that's about it. This will be a Helm of Awakening. Which actually kind of helps me.
Alright. Go for a Sucking Hollow here. And I will attack Fossil. And just pass. Bit of an odd game here. Waste Not is not very good for us. Natural Order. I have nothing for that. Cosmic Caterpillar. It's gonna kill that Torp Orb. Humor Sabertooth. Sure. Alright, Mental Misstep. That's a pretty sweet play. Hmm.
Alright, so I think we just impulse, try to find a land, play a land, and then we can just riff the Manglehorn so we can try to combo. Hit no lands, that's pretty sweet. Can't psych riff the freaking Manglehorn now, which is a major pain. So, yeah, I guess we'll just grab the Pact of Negation. Not ideal, but it's an answer, I guess. For lucky, this is like a vamp tutor for Deluge. Just attacks into the Notion Thief and then deluges. Yes, it is. So attack 3 at Trustian and then deluge, I think. Kind of king makes me, but there's not much else he can do here without just losing to the Yisan player. He doesn't have to deluge for 9, like he can just deluge for 4, kill off the Seedborn Muse, but even that's enough, really. Honestly, Damnation's better here than Deluge. Is the right play. It is a Deluge. Okay with this. So basically he's going to try to draw naturally with a, oh, okay. He's just going to bounce all his things. Infinitely slower route, but sure. Man, the Manglehorn's going to eat my Soul Ring. It's kind of a pain. "19 life is pretty low, and Yisan has been totally reset, so I actually feel somewhat okay. Obviously, Manglehorn isn't great, and I would prefer it not be there, but currently, we're going to get back Toxic Deluge. I can pack the Manglehorn, just pay for it. Yeah, pacting Manglehorn would be nice. That card is very problematic for me. Ralph, that's fine. I'm gonna pack this. It's a pain, and I don't really care for it, so we get back. You got back. Not waste, not deluge. Just tell me in the chat. Vamp tutor, alright. I don't see any way he can win from here. I'm really not afraid of his deck at the moment. Obviously, paying for Pact here to stop Manglehorn isn't my favorite thing in the world, but Manglehorn just slows us down so much right now that I kind of had to. Obviously, like I said, it's pretty much the worst play I could have ever had to make, pacting a 2-2. But because it's so detrimental to our game plan, it felt necessary. Curse Totem, that's great for me. Alright, so Jeleva dies first. So it's been a really interesting, strange game. Boreal Druid. And a Tangle Wire. Alright, so Tangle Wire kind of sucks, but yeah, I'll wait on dealing with the Tangle Wire for now. We have a better chance of doing something next turn. Cavern's good. Really, any land here is good, just to get around the Tangle Wire. So the Curse Totem is actually kind of annoying because Dralnu exists, and I like Dralnu. But I think that I can just, honestly, like, there's not much going on from the Yisan player. He let his Bane die, which was weird. Like, he let... Right? Bane of Progress went... No, it didn't. Bane of Progress is still existing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's only got 5 mana, though. I can't believe his Bane of Progress is still in hand. For some reason, I thought he didn't bounce that one. Alright, well, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and top. And then I'm going to... No, I'm not going to Twister. I'll just... Knight's Whisper... I think. Deluge wouldn't be bad here. I mean, I have it for later now, which is nice. So yeah, I'll just pass. But so we just have to hope that the Yisan player does not top deck a land, and then we're good. I didn't want a Twister because it would refill Nath's hand, which is scary. Uh-oh. It's not ideal. Probably going to hit my Sunken Hollow. Make me really sad. So 2 cards in hand. He's giving us a lot of thought, so they must be good. Um, or maybe they're just stacks effects that might negatively affect him. Like, do I play Winter Orb here? Winter Orb would be great, actually, here. Like, Demonic into Winter Orb, though, would be unfortunate. Nature's Claim on the... he wouldn't hit the Wild Growth, he hit one of my things, because Bane of Progress is decent for him. Accepting, of course, that Bane of Progress would hit his Curse Totem and give the Yisan player a giant beater with which to kill him. But yeah, my goal is to just... I don't know if I want to Deluge next turn. It's not really relevant. Cycrift would be better. But I don't even want to overload Cycrift. I'd rather just Time Twister and... Time Twister and try to Storm off, maybe. If I can. If I can't, well, whatever. But the goal is to try to Storm off next turn. Crossing fingers that he whiffs on land. Seems like he does. Sweet. These should be at Fossil, but... Alright, so now Toxic Deluge might be relevant. Alright, I'm going to Deluge for 3. Then, I will Time Twister. That felt good. Yeah, so we have Intuition plus Paradox Engine. Actual stacks from Nath hurts us. But I think we can get around it. I think. Challenging, but I think we can do it. Because we can Intuition on Yisan's end step, assuming that he doesn't Bane of Progress, which he could have in hand, as well as Manglehorn or any number of other things. But yeah, we just need... We have tons of mana next turn. So, he might just jam Nath. Kind of hope that's what he does, but we'll see. Seems unlikely, but it would be nice. So, Intuition's kind of bad with Death right out, so we would have to... But I mean, with Yogg's Will, it doesn't really matter. We just Yogg's Will into 2 tutors and Yogg's. Yeah, I have to counter this Nether Void. Which kind of sucks, but... Because it really makes our mana harder next turn.
Yeah, Nether Void is good. It just makes my life impossible, which is why it can't exist. We might actually just not need to go for... Really? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Unfortunately, there's not much I can really exile with this Chromox, so... Did I play a land this turn? Yes, I did. Alright, well... Makes my life a little harder. Just gonna cast... Top. And then I'll pass. Actually, I'll cast Dralnu as well. Doesn't allow me to intuition this turn, but I think that's okay. Could have gushed, like Chromox the gush, and then intuitioned, but it seems kind of weak to me. Because I need the gush to draw if I vamp or imp seal. I can also gush to try to find interaction. It's not exactly ideal. I took the slower route because I figured it might be safer. It's still kind of crap, but we have something. I guess I could, I mean, like I'd have Spell Pierce. That's about all that I have that would counter that. And he could just not care. Unless I just blind flip, you know, something like Negate, but it doesn't really matter. 7 mana, so what's going on here? 4 mana for Damnation. We could have blind flipped the Negate that I talked about earlier. That's crazy. But, yeah, we're not going to do that. So... yeah, this is fine. Nath is fine by me. Kind of doesn't affect me at all, to be honest. Sylvan Scrying is also fine. Okay, cool. So we don't have to use the gush for to get what we need. We can use top, which is great because then we can use gush to untap stuff for Paradox Engine. That's really kind of where we want to be, to be honest. So we can go for 1 intuition, 1, 2. We kind of have to get. Oh no, we can go for Imp Seal, Vamp, Demonic Tutor, and then win from there. Soul Ring. Yeah, I think I actually have to switch the Signet to be the top card, and the reason for that is that currently I don't have a way to produce blue and black mana, so I'll probably, yeah, that gives me a way to actually cast the other things that I'm going to have in my graveyard, all that good stuff. So Alright, so he's topping. The real question is, do I actually expect him to have something to do on my turn or not? I don't really fear it, to be honest. Um, Alright, so we're going to Imp Seal. Going to put... Shoot, I totally forgot. Um, Yogswell. Yogswell on top. Play face down. Going to cast Mana Vault. Cast Soul Ring. Cast Paradox Engine. Cast Imperial Seal. And they will concede. Alright, so we get there in a very challenging, grueling game. So I really only just want to take a couple moments to talk about some crucial but odd plays in this game. The first of which is the Pact Negation on the Manga Horn. This was a really weird play that I felt needed to happen solely for the purpose of allowing me to actually get my artifacts into play untapped and not lose my Soul Ring and be down to 3 mana. So that one was a little weird, horrible tempo play, but necessary. The rest of the game was actually fairly standard. Some interactions, some counter spells, a combo player who kind of whiffed on a combo turn. Most of that happens fairly frequently. However, the end of the game, what I was going to Imperial Seal for was actually Mind's Desire, and then I was going to cast enough things from my graveyard and then just cast the Mind's Desire in hopes of finding something. And if I didn't find anything, then I could Time Twister. So it was kind of an interesting plan, but it should have been fairly effective. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.